everyone. Okay, so I'm just filling you guys in because I'm just giving you stuff that I wrote down recently while I was at the hospital because I had a relapse from alcohol, and basically I had to make a choice at the hospital. I mean, it was go back out there and drink and die again, or pick up the books. The books being the book, the AA book, and the Holy Bible, and try to teach you guys some stuff. And I picked the obviously I'm here, so the books. So, and this is just, it's for people's benefit. Like, it's not to try to make an income or try to make any, this is just, I mean, I will probably have to set up a donation thing eventually for it, but it's just more or less just for people to get an idea of how they want to color their reality, I guess you could say. It's just, it's crazy times, and it's like, I've never read the Bible back to back. I've taken pieces of it, I've interpreted it, I've studied Jesus Christ, I've studied Enoch, I've studied all the Old Testaments before, like just studied and just little touched down on little pieces of it, but I never put the meaning of the foundation, which is the Bible, for all. The Word is the bond. So the Bible, I've never put the actual foundation into my life. So this is sort of like I guess you could say like a rebirth or a new life for myself. So to start it off right, I'm going to be. I just picked up this Bible today so people can see it. So the New Testament in 4 versions: King James, Revised Standard, Phillips Modern English, and the New English Bible. So people can have a look at that. And I've never read it myself, so I'm gonna read it with you guys, so we all learn here. It's I'm not coming at you throwing anything that I think that I know or anything that I think that I don't know. I'm just giving you information. I'm just, like I said before, just a library card, because I got a second chance to do life again this time. I've had lost second chances. Don't start me on those. So anyway, so the next thing was I wrote this on February 19th, 2022. So this is the crayon that I used in the hospital, and I put this little thing in. This is a cross and a circle for protection, because that's a cross and a circle for protection, to protect you from the evil spirits and the evil stuff, because that kind of stuff is out there, So the first album will be Pay to Pray, My Free Will. Second album will be Charlie's Angels, for my friend Charles, who when I was at the hospital, these things happen. I mean, I spoke. People probably still will think I'm crazy for this, but I don't care anymore. I am crazy to some extent, but not in a bad way. It's all good things that'll be generated out of this. I promise you guys. Charlie's Angels, that's gonna be a gospel album to give, but I haven't done any work on any of the songs. I got a single for Pay to Pray, and that's it. And I made Pay to Pray long before my hospital visit. I didn't even think that I would ever use that song. I just kept it archived on the computer, so I didn't ever think that I was going to use that song. So I'm just throwing that out there. But I planned this. I planned all this stuff out while I was at the hospital. 3 will be Finding Time, Talk It Out. So finding time, so we'll have to find time to, take some time out of your day to maybe listen to this, or take some time out of your day to admire nature, because the reason that I'm actually on this thing right now is to tell you that you don't want to spend too much time looking at those screens, because those screens got a lot of stuff that's bad, and this is I'm just telling you this just out of the goodness of my heart, because I know this stuff now. These screens can have a lot of bad things, especially for people, so I'm just telling you so people know, because I have the experience. When when I die, it was like the same thing. I had to ask. I had to say, can I be a teacher amongst men? Can I please teach men how to live their life of good faith, of good righteousness and faith? And it was more or less, what you're doing now, Heath, so you do have the right and the privilege to try to teach men, and also teach yourself, because I learn with you guys. So that's just where that lays. 4 for okay, so I'm just gonna go right through the list instead of giving you guys. So Pay to Pray, My Free Will, Charlie's Angels gospel album, Finding Time, Talk It Out. So I put the album name. Okay, I'll tell you guys that. Forever Friends, Soul, Broken Parts, Treasure Map, Scot Free, Party 93. Then Oh, we're in this mess. So I can do this all at once. Pay to Pray, My Free Will. Charlie's Angels, going to be a gospel album, and that one's going to be a dedication to Charles, my good friend Charles Say that died, or that passed away, so it's going to be dedicated to him. 3, Finding Time, Talk It Out. 4, Forever Friends, Saul being the son. 5, Broken Parts, Treasure Map. 6, Scot Free, Party 93. 7, Flat Earth Eaters, Bottom Feeders. 8, Spin the Globe, Santeria. 9, Love of Life, Loving It Off Right. Leaving it off right. Love of Life, Leave It Off Right. 11, Breaking Machines, Recessive Genes. 11, Farming the Depths, Leftover What's Left. 12, Christmas with Cousins, starring McLovin. 12, that was 12. 13, McDreamy's Bed and Bounds Hotel. Wish y'all a very farewell. Depart 2037. So that's the list. And like I said, yeah, let me just see where I'm at here. It's gonna be I got this letter. With this blue bird on it. And I just recognized all the colors. I recognized all the colors immediately, so I was kind of like, well, yeah, whatever. I recognized all the colors immediately, and it says on it, because it came out to me, so it just spoke to me. It said, "Why do bird colors never fade? CJW.org. Was it designed?" It probably was. Obviously it was, because I just picked up that. I never get mail like that, especially handwritten mail like this, so it's must be something. So this is why I picked up the Bible beforehand, because I wanted to get this off. So January 28th, 2022. So they post-dated this as well. So this is post-dated as well, so people have an idea on how this kind of stuff works. Dear neighbor, I'm doing a Bible volunteer work as one of Jehovah's Witnesses. I am not looking for donations or new members. My purpose in writing is to encourage ones to look to the Bible for hope. The Bible tells of an end to war and suffering. Many are familiar with the words of Isaiah chapter 2, verse 4. They will beat their swords into the plows, into plowshares, and their spears into pruning shears. Nation will not be left up, sword against nation, nor will they leave war anymore, nor will they learn war anymore. So this is just basically saying that the Bible is the way out of a civil war, any kind of war, as long as you kind of live by the principles of the Bible. I can't. It's harder for me to read the handwriting that this lady sent me the letter, but can we really believe these words? It takes time to develop trust in any friendship. God is also patient with us as we build a trust in his promises. Psalm 34 verse 8 says, "Taste, see that Jehovah is good. Happy is the man who takes refuge in him." With small tastes, we can examine the Bible. Please see jw.org. Enter, I don't know who that is, so I can't. I'm not gonna exactly give them too much shouts, but sincerely, Marilyn Rutley. And yeah, so this was kind of what sparked me to pick up the Bible, and it's just. I mean, everybody's been going off about on the Bible now, like Jordan Peterson and all these guys that you hear that, all these people that you hear that are, outspoken people, Joe Rogan show, all these top podcasters. Everybody is going off the Bible now, but I'm going off the Bible with the alcoholic's approach, because I am a true alcoholic, like through and through. But I'm not going to drink anymore. That is a promise to my word to God right now, is I have put down the bottle for good. And it only took 2 or 3 beers to set me off, and that was it. I was out to the races, and I don't want to see that happen to anybody, because it's bad. It's bad, and I'm telling you this from experience, because I have lived on the streets. I've pushed a shopping cart around, all kinds of crazy ghettos and, you know, ran around doing all kinds of bad things. And it's just this, you get to a point in this life where it's just, you just don't want it anymore. You just don't want it anymore. And it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's a lot more. We're in a time right now where we have the world, you know, we have the world in our hands, literally. Each and every one of you watching this has the entire world in your hands, and you're free to do with it what you want. But you want to probably try to make beautiful art, try to be kind to people, try to encourage people, try to inspire people, try to give them a bit of light, a bit of your light, just shine some light back at them and say, and, you know, bring them into a whole, just a love environment. And that's the best thing you can do in this life, really. It truly is. And it took me my personal finding Jesus Christ, but I'm not saying that you have to call him Jesus Christ. You can call him any name. You can call him, her, whatever. It's whatever that lights you up and brings in that positive, good energy. You call that is your hope. That is your hope. That is your savior. It's that positive light, that positive energy. So if you have negative emotion, that's fine. That's normal. That's fine. Flush it out. Give it back to the universe. Give it back to the universe. The universe will throw it through the washing machine and rinse it out. I mean, we're all earthbound right now, but we are all space traveling too at the same time, right? And this is the wild part. So this is the whole intrigue and the whole mystery of things and how things actually will come together. So when I start going through my readings, which we're going to start tonight, actually, because I wanted to start this as soon as possible, just for the fact that it's I think it needs to be done fast, basically. The feeling in my gut, because I trust my gut instinct that people need to hear the word and need to hear the sound. And even if you don't like me as a person, or this isn't your cup of tea, then that's fine. That's fine too, you know. Like it's, to me, it's take it or leave it. I'm nothing but a library. I'm just a library. I just tell you guys. I'm not even telling you guys. I'm just offering you guys me just doing the readings, and then I'll back up the readings with some nice music if I can, or even get the robot voice to do it, or if you prefer my voice, that's fine too. That's okay too. And I just want to bring positivity and bring hope to people that have suffered through this. And even myself, I thought that making all these rap albums and all that stuff, I mean, they were good for getting a lot. I cleaned up my life. I got off the streets. I quit drinking. I finished up everything was completely over and done with. And I thought, oh, this is great. And then I just got to a point in my life where it was like, okay, you've done what you have to do in this life. So what do you want to do with your next life? Do you want to follow the path of light, or do you want to go into a dark path? And of course, like any, you know, logical thinking human being, I guess you could say, I chose the path of the light because it's more beautiful, right? So I just wanted to try to give people that inspiration that we're working towards beauty, that we want to keep working towards beauty and working towards making this place a better place. And, you know, even like just seeing garbage on the street, like, just pick it up, throw it in the garbage. We all live here. Well, when we walk outside, if there's a mess or something like that, this is personal liability to not everybody, but this is the thing. Like, if you see a dumpster overflowing or something like that, you know, like, maybe call and find out why it's like that, and maybe even call me if you need a hand cleaning up around your house, whatever, right? I'm putting it out on the line. And I mean, I'm just more or less doing this to heal myself. But if other people have had addiction issues in the past and have had and don't know the Bible, because I don't know the Bible. I've watched, you know, movies about Jesus Christ. I've studied other people studying Jesus Christ and taking from Jesus Christ from what his word. And the more that I look into what Jesus was really like, the more that I looked into that he was a messenger of, he wasn't a strict person. He was just a messenger of be creative, build your own reality. Don't get trapped into all these laws and all these things that, you know, all these opinions and this and that and all that fine print kind of stuff. Live with love. Have love in your heart. They will feel that love in your heart. Jesus Christ, it's just it's a consciousness. It's a consciousness that comes over you. And you can call it whatever you want. You don't have to call it Jesus Christ. If there was a Jesus Christ, he would laugh and say, call it whatever you want. He would say the same thing. And I'm not a Christian. I'm not just a regular dude giving you guys what I think of the New Testaments. And I'm going to also be doing the big book as well, because I'll show you the big book. Hold on. Okay, so this is the big book of AA. I haven't even put a date in this one, but I received this copy about 5 years ago since I picked up a drink. And this time, when I had some drinks, I think I only drank like less than 10 spirits, let's call them, I guess. Yeah, and that was enough to set me off into, so that's where that lays. But so we got Alcoholics Anonymous here. So I'm going to be going through this one chapter by chapter each night, as well as doing a bit of the Bible as well, and then interpreting it into my kind of lingo, might you say, or like, easier to digest words, easier to process words, so people have a better idea on just a layman's terms grasp on it, just like the grassroots cause of what I'm doing here. So, and this is all just in good faith. Like I said, it's not like I honestly, I just would like people to listen, pick it up for yourself or listen or whatever, because we can make this world a beautiful place. We just got to really put our minds to it and start using creativity, and the magic will come. The magic will come, believe me. And it's a beautiful thing if people could really see, even myself, if I could really see how beautiful this world could really be, it could be a paradise. And we're just waiting to get that paradise started. So I'm going to be going into these books tonight and start giving you guys the best of it as best as I can. I'm going to be doing it not on my Heath MacArthur page. It's going to be on my artistic audio architecture page, because this is more or less the word that's going to, and there's going to be all kinds of cool stuff that's going to be included in this. So, and I'll put clips in and stuff like that. It'll be a fun time for everyone. So I just hope people learn, because after my stay in the hospital for 7 days, I had to learn a lot to be able to teach a lot, or try to teach. I'm not even teaching. I'm just giving you guys this is just access to information. And where the heck did I put that? 2 different books. Like this. So 2 different books. So I'm going to go through these books, and they look thick and intimidating with big words, but trust me, I'll break it down so simple that people will know that it's really not that bad of a thing. It's pretty, if we can get through these together, and I'll make, and I'm open to suggestions. If people want to comment and leave suggestions, like, oh, maybe put less of your face in there, that's okay. I don't want to see my face either. I'd rather put a little bit of gentle music behind it, or a bit of anything to help people just try to be strong, be brave, be creative, be brave, but speak your mind. This is freedom. This is freedom of thought. This is freedom of free choice. And all the people that are still fighting all these restrictions now, we're still on the front lines. We're still on the front lines, but we already won the fight. But we're still on the front lines. And there's not a person in this world that I know that doesn't like to be free. We all live by rules. We have to live by rules. We have to live by rules. And the rules in the Bible, I mean, these are the new words that we're supposed to go forth with. Because I was at the gates, and I came back down, and I said, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to fucking teach this stuff to people as best as I know how. And if it appeals to somebody, that some people might like it, some people might not like it, it's just the way that I'm gonna do it and it's for myself too, included, because I haven't done this, and I haven't processed it all the way that I should probably process it. And I'm nowhere near like somebody that wants to try to teach people how to do something or tell people how to be. It's just take everything as a suggestion or entertainment or whatever. But I guarantee that it will paint a better picture for you as we go forward in the new. As I go forward into this new life. And this is one of the things, it's just one of those things where it's just, I'm just rambling now. So, but I'm going to leave it there. And then tonight I'm going to come back, I'm going to look at the Bible, and I'm going to look at the AA book, and I'm going to start going through that. So if people have any questions or anything like that, or want me to try new formats and stuff like that, just let me know, and I'll be sure to get back to you and stuff like that. But this is really cool, and plus I still have a ton of experience in my head from all the times growing up, and all the stuff I was doing as a kid, and all of these memories as an asset of mine. I kept my memories, and this is one of the hardest things that you can do, is keep all your memories. I kept all the memories in me so I could be able to do this out of truth and out of passion, out of love of humankind, and out of love for everybody out there. So I hope everybody takes this message or just fast forward it to the end because we're already at the end of this message, and just leaves it there because yeah, this is just sort of an introduction, an honest introduction, and this is the first day that I'm out of the hospital, so I know how sort of, you know, and I'm not trying to lead anybody astray. I'm just teaching this for myself, but it's open for people to, if people want to listen, that's a good thing, and if they don't want to listen, then that's fine too. It's just everybody's got their own flavor of entertainment, right? I mean, you can try to learn more, and use your own instincts to really build from a book like the Bible, or a book from Alcoholics Anonymous, another book of just having faith in yourself. And this is all about having faith in yourself. It's not about having faith in me or anybody else. I'm nothing. I'm you know, I'm a speck of dust out there. It's just about people helping themselves. And that's the only message that I want to get across to people. So I hope people join me for this. I won't be so depressed all the time. I'm just, you know, trying to get this stuff all done, because it's just some of the stuff. So it's going to be albums and Bible verses and all kinds of crazy stuff, I guess you could say. Well, not crazy. It might be crazy at first, but the more that, you know, you listen to it, the more that you'll start getting intrigued by it, and you'll start thinking of different cool sort of things, and thinking, wow, I can really do this in real life. This is a reality. This is a real reality to me. So I want people to know that when they look at this and watch, and I want people to know that I'm just doing this in good faith and good service of mankind. That's all. It's just my oath to mankind, and it's good service to humankind. This is what I have to do. And I know, you know, I'll make sure that I give you guys the best interpretation of what I think is the right way to, what I would personally use, but it doesn't mean that you have to reflect that opinion. It doesn't mean that. It just means that you don't have to really do anything. Just go with the flow. Just go with the flow of life, and just love everyone as you would love yourself. You know, just do unto others that you would have do unto you. Even though, you know, yeah, might have scars in your past, this is the time now to heal those scars in your past and do away with all of that stuff, right? So I'll leave it right there for now. So thanks everybody for listening, and I'm just going to put together this program for, it's not a program, it's just Bible study for grown-ups that are 39 years old who still like to make rap music. And there you have it, folks. That's the real deal. So, and my voice will come back. It's just, I'm just getting over some things, and I'm still trying to get my emotions and stuff, you know, back and on. I'm in order. Okay, everybody. So I'm signing out for now, and then I'll bring you the next part of this right after this, and I hope everybody enjoys what I'd have to teach to myself, and I hope everybody gets a little piece of me teaching myself and takes a little piece of that, so they have that wisdom. And if they have any questions, just please ask me the questions, because I'll be able to answer the questions with my own perception. Doesn't mean it has to be your perception, but it does have to be. You have to have your own intuition about it, though. Don't listen to what somebody else says. Use your own intuition. That's all I'm saying. Use your own intuition. We need real thinking here, guys. Like that's the real, you know, moral of the story here. And just to have good morals, and to be of kindness and gentlemanliness to fellow mankind. That's it. It's an easy thing. Okay, folks. Okay, everybody, love everybody. I don't know. I don't like to do these endings, but I love everybody, and I'll talk to you.